Seal McDonald, the speech coach here at South St. Paul for the last 33 years. And today I have the honor of introducing our Outstanding Female Activities Honoree. This award recognizes a senior female and her achievements. In addition, she has also demonstrated good sportsmanship and has maintained an acceptable scholastic record. This year, 2020, the award goes to Amanda Kelly. I have here several tributes to Amanda and what she has accomplished during her years at South St. Paul High School. From Eric Holson, our theater director, Mandy Kelly is someone you don't have to tell to do her best. She is always doing her best, and her best is great. Mandy is a truly dangerous combination of intelligence, talent, and work ethic. She pays attention to details, works hard to get them right, and is always super friendly and pleasant as she does it. And that's why both coaches and co-participants always enjoy working with Mandy. Mandy is going great places, and I am so glad I have had the chance to work with her. Patrick Buchler, Amanda's distance running event coach, writes, I have had the honor of being Amanda's track and field coach for the last 4 years. Within that time period, I have witnessed the growth and development of her as an athlete as well as an individual. When I first came to know Amanda, I recognized right away that she was open-minded and a risk taker. For some, being a long-distance athlete is not the most appealing sport. It takes enthusiasm and a willingness to push past physical and mental boundaries that prevent progress. However challenging distance running is, Amanda proved her capability to take on these challenges with strides. Her events included the 1,600 and 3,200 meter races, 1 and 2 miles, sometimes even needing to run back-to-back events. She always rose to the occasion with passion and grit. Over the years, those qualities blossomed and grew. Off the track, I was able to observe how caring of a person Amanda is, especially with our tight-knit distance running crew, as well as her sisters who are also on the track team. She continually demonstrates through her dedication to her running and connections with her teammates and friends, outstanding individual qualities of which I am very proud. Tom Hart, the head track and field coach, also writes, Amanda has been a wonderful member of the track and field team, and her contributions to it have been numerous. I am saddened that her senior year on the track could not have been fulfilled. I was so looking forward to her leadership with our team, and particularly the close group of distance runners she was a part of. Amanda is a dedicated teammate who was always willing to run the events that would best help the team. Her sheer guts and mental strength is one of the things I will miss watching in her races. Amanda can always be seen cheering her teammates after she finished her race and in between her events. Amanda's positive attitude inspired joy in distance running and encouraged others to push and do their best. We will miss having Amanda around next spring. From her band instructor, John Devine. Mandy is a fine clarinet player in the band program at South St. Paul. She has been a member of our concert band throughout her high school career. Being a member of the concert band also means she was part of our marching band and pep band at sporting events. She works hard, comes to rehearsal prepared, and has a great attitude. She is also involved in several other activities and is a great student. I am impressed by all the things she has accomplished during her high school career, in the classroom and out. I wish her well for the future and thank her for all that she has brought to the band program. From Jessica Davis, Math Team. I had the pleasure of having Mandy as an honors advanced algebra student during her freshman year at South St. Paul Secondary during the 2015-16 academic school year. As an advanced algebra student, Mandy's motivation and initiative were practically unmatched. I found her to be one of the top students in class with regards to work ethic, work quality, maturity, and responsibility. Mandy always took advantage of opportunities to understand errors and correct the rare mistake. She was a proven leader in the classroom and often helped guide her peers to clearer understanding. She led her peers with patience and humility. Mandy is also a dedicated mathlete who shares her time with the math team during this season while also participating in a rigorous theater schedule, often during the same weeks. She was voted by her peers as the 2019-20 co-captain and has proven to be an invaluable member amongst a group of distinctly talented mathematicians. Her patience provides an approachability that helps everyone feel comfortable in seeking guidance. On a personal note, I have great respect for Mandy's commitment to and success in anything she puts her mind to. Besides being immensely talented academically, Mandy's poise and humility, undoubtedly learned from years of hard work, are exhibited in her everyday routine. She is a true leader in the classroom, on academic teams, and in her extracurricular pursuits such as cross country and theater. She juggles a busy international baccalaureate course load along with after-school extracurricular competitions without skipping a beat, all while successfully keeping up with peers both socially and academically. Mandy is often the peer I recommend to students who are looking for additional tutoring, and she eagerly accepts invitations to help others better understand material. Simply put, she is admired by many. Brandon Lambert was her cross-country coach. He writes, I had the privilege of coaching Mandy in cross-country. In her time with the team, she earned all-conference 3 times, qualified for the state meet in her sophomore year, and was named team captain her senior year. Her most impressive attribute is her determination. My favorite moment that exemplifies her tenacity was at the regional meet in South Dakota. Her fastest 5K to that point was over 19 and a half minutes. She asked me for the mile splits for a sub-19 race, wrote them on the back of her hand in permanent marker, and then went out and did it through sheer force of will. It's cliche to say that you can do anything you set your mind to, but Mandy proved to me that it is true. Finally, my experience with Amanda mirrors what you have heard from so many others. Amanda Kelly was a dedicated member of the speech team for 4 years. She brought to the team a number of key attributes: a love of literature, keen insight into the deeper meaning of the text, and fine writing skills, as well as an unsurpassed work ethic. But what impresses me the most about Mandy's foray into the speech world is her desire to challenge herself to do things that are uncomfortable, scary, and even at times unpleasant, simply because she believes it will be good for her personal growth in the long run. Let me explain. Mandy is a workhorse. She is a planner and prepares thoroughly for any and all tasks that come her way, eschewing shortcuts. But even when still in junior high, rather than competing in a category that would allow her to hone her performance skills on a single prepared speech, She chose an event that required preparing for random excerpts of literature with only 30 minutes of preparation before each presentation. Then, as a junior, she completely jumped out of her comfort zone of literature into extemporaneous speaking, an event that requires constant, deep research and reading on political and economic current events, and the ability to prepare a 7-minute speech answering a randomly drawn question with 30 minutes of preparation, delivered with only minimal notes. In my 33 years of coaching, a student choice that seemed so different from what her normal wheelhouse would be had never surprised me to such a degree. And as the season progressed, I could see she didn't appear to be enjoying the event all that much. I asked her why she chose something so different from her usual interests, and her response, because I believe doing this will be good for me. Clearly, Amanda's intelligence, work ethic, sheer tenacity, and willingness to challenge herself will lead her to accomplish the goals she sets for herself throughout her life. Each of the advisors and coaches write our tributes independently based on our individual interactions with the honoree. With Mandy, you have heard from all of us of her intelligence, work ethic, tenacity, humility, and kindness. Mandy's dedication to these many and varied activities has benefited our individual programs and our school as a whole. She is a most worthy recipient of this award. Congratulations, Mandy Kelly.